A nice view this morning. Let's switch gears from the Capitol and the backdrop there. Scott Taylor out of the Salt Lake City area droning for us this morning. Carol Dyer at Bear Lake showing off some of the wildflowers that are in full swing right now. Boy, spring looks phenomenal up in the Bear Lake Valley. Just gorgeous conditions up there. Temperatures finally starting to climb. Lake temperature, of course, it slowly gets a little warmer as we get towards summer, but boy, it's chilly right now in the mid-50s as far as the water temperature goes. Black Desert Sky Camera showing some of the moisture in the mix across southern Utah. Not a lot of moisture out of it. It was mostly just some gusty winds as some of this limited moisture went through southern Utah as well. The Pine Valley Mountains or the higher terrain, even Iron County, Cedar City had a few hundredths of an inch. Sitting at 79 degrees still in Washington. East-northeast winds at 6 miles per hour. Humidity is just 18%. We're seeing low pressure move out. High pressure is going to build back in, and we'll see temperatures start to rebound in conjunction with that. 60 degrees right now in Cedar. We've got 70 for Green River and Hanksville. Comfortable there. A little cool in Evanston, just 47. Good evening. 67 in Cache Valley and 71 here in Salt Lake City. So as this trough of low pressure lifts northeast, high pressure builds in just in time for Memorial Day. There is kind of a weak trailing trough that slides down along the backside of this ridge. It'll bring a little bit of cloud cover around the ridge tomorrow evening. Not expecting much of any shower activity. And then high pressure moves right back in on Wednesday, Thursday. With that trough that does slide through, kind of squeezes in there, should leave enough moisture to maybe generate an isolated high elevation shower. Otherwise, it's the heat throughout this next week we're going to be watching into the weekend. Should bring some of the hottest temperatures of the season so far to areas of the Beehive State. Southern Utah, possibly triple digits. Northern Utah, about 90 expected by the end of the week. Mentioned that little bit of moisture moving around the ridge into tomorrow evening. This is about 9 p.m., so not going to impact your Memorial Day plans. Might see it a little bit sooner across some of the southern mountain areas. As we get into Tuesday, models showing a little bit more moisture still lingering, but the threat really not too much of an impact throughout the rest of the week. We might throw a slight chance of a storm along the Wasatch Front Wednesday, Thursday, but tomorrow still looks phenomenal. Temperatures about 5 degrees above average on your Monday. We warm to about 10 to 15 degrees above average statewide by the end of the week. 93 on Monday for St. George, 95 on Tuesday. Upper 90s. There's the triple-digit heat by Friday. Should see breezy winds. 102 Friday, Saturday. We're watching for red flag conditions, fire weather conditions with some of those really hot temperatures and those breezy winds, coupled with low relative humidity and those dry fuels will be a recipe for wildfires to spread if they start. So we'll be watching that throughout the rest of the week. Wasatch Front, 83 on Monday. Tuesday, 84, 87 on Wednesday. There's that slight chance. Could see an isolated storm, but temperatures getting warm. 10 degrees above average by midweek, and then we're in the low 90s on Saturday and Sunday. Jordan?